YouTube, what it do? You my fam, welcome back. You new to the channel, just call me Kim for salute. Now today, we got the South by Southwest Festival. 4 people were shot downtown in Austin, right during the final week, the last day of the festival. Now, please watch this whole video because this is one of the top. Young Thug was, I put Young Thug in number 2. This situation right here, the numerology, the connections, this is in the new spot of number 1. So I need y'all to pay attention. I need y'all to watch this whole thing because the connections that's going on right here, this is without a doubt, this was supposed to happen. This was planned to be this way, right? Not saying that it was fake. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that this was a ritual, right? Now stay with me because I'm about to get into it. I ain't even finna waste y'all time. I ain't finna talk you to death. There's already a lot of talking I'm gonna have to do. I already got my water ready. So we finna break down the gematria behind this event. So we gonna start off light. We gonna go 4 shot in downtown Austin during final weekend of the South by Southwest Festival, right? So the South by Southwest Festival, we just know March 17th, Young Thug performed at the South by South Festival, and the same day, apparently, supposedly, allegedly, his baby mama got shot that same night that he performed at the South by Southwest Festival. His baby mother died when the numerology behind that day was 33, right? So keep that in mind, right? And what better way to tell you about the news than to wear the color for the blood ritual, the color red, right? And they decide to break it on the All Seeing Eye Network. Y'all see that? Y'all see the All Seeing Eye on CBS, right? What better way to break this news when this lady wearing an all red? We already know what time. We already know what this is about. So you're showing us that this is a blood ritual because you're wearing that red. Now this is why I was led to believe that this might have been real, because CBS specifically, they like to color code to get across certain messages, right? So usually when it's like fake news, like propaganda and things like that, they'll color coordinate all blue, right? So in this case, they're wearing that red to symbolize that blood ritual, right? Now, mind you, these people did not die. This was a shooting, right? But everyone, thank God, you know what I'm saying? Good for them. Good to hear that they survived, right? That they didn't have there was no fatal injuries. You see what I'm saying? There was no fatal injuries this night. So this leads me to believe maybe it could have been a failed sacrifice, right? But we're gonna see throughout here, and you're gonna see exactly why I say this. So first and foremost, we get shooting in South by Southwest Festival, and we get the 44 numerology. Now we already know that the 44 kill. This is what 44 symbolizes: kill, oath, you know, resembling that blood oath, that blood ritual. Because you have to understand that the people that are in power, that organize these events, all these events happen on certain days for certain reasons. You have to understand these aren't just people that's just coming up. The people that are organizing these events, these aren't just regular people, right? You have to understand that everyone, not everyone, but when it's a big event like this, a big festival, it's certain people that have their hands in this, is what I'm saying. It's certain people that have their hands in these things, and it's a reason why certain things happen on certain days. It's a reason behind it, right? So we're gonna get to it. I'm telling you, y'all gonna understand by the end of this video. Now, the date, right? March 20th. This happened March 20th, 2022, right? If we take March 20th, 2022 and gunshots, we get the number 33, right? And this is the same 33 that we got when Young Thug's baby mama got shot the same day Young Thug performed at this same festival. She got shot March 17th. Even March 17th, we get to 33. So every day that certain things happen, it's a reason behind it. They're trying to show you, look who broke the news. The All-Seeing Eye Network was the ones that broke the news. So they're letting you know, and then they're putting it in the numerology that they're behind these things. This wasn't just a random act of violence, is what I'm trying to get across. So let's continue. Sunday, the day that it happened, even Sunday equals 33 in Gematria, right? Sunday, March 20th, we got full reduction and we got reverse full reduction. So we taking the English language forwards and then we taking the English language backwards, right? Reduction meaning that the double digit letters, we reducing them to single digits. So 10, right? We got J, 10, 1 plus 0 equals 1. So it's full reduction because all the double digit letters are being reduced to single digits. So pay attention to their word choices in these publications and the certain situations that these things happen in, right? So it happened downtown Austin, right? This is where this happened. Now downtown has the same numerology as murder. Let me zoom in so y'all can see this real good, right? Murder and downtown had the same numerology. So this is why I'm led to believe that what was supposed to happen was supposed to be a blood sacrifice. But thank God. So I'ma just wait till you see all this and you'll get why I say this. So like I said, man, they put certain words in these publications and they always put quotations around it. They're telling you it's something about that phrase. They're telling you right there. They always put it in quotation. Why couldn't they just say it was not a random act? But they say it was not a random act. You want to know why it wasn't a random act? Right? Random act. Right? 154. Ritual sacrifice. 154. Once again, forwards and backwards. We got the reverse ordinal and the English ordinal. English ordinal is regular 1 through 26. Regular numerical assignment. That's all we doing, man. I'm using the basic ciphers right now. I'm using the basic English ciphers. I'm not even using Hebrew. I didn't bring out none of the other languages. I'm using basic English, forwards and backwards. That's really all that's necessary to break this type of stuff down, right? This type of stuff, the CNN news, the celebrities, Hollywood, you don't even have to go into the Chaldean to break all the stuff that they do. They break this stuff so simple. You see what I'm saying? It's very simple to break this stuff down that they do. So let's continue. Right? So they let you know that this was not a random act of violence. This was not a random, they're telling you right there that this was not a random act. And we know that because it was supposed to be a ritual sacrifice. Good that it didn't happen, right? So they made sure to tell you that there had been a total of 31 arrests in this whole, like from March 11th to March 20th. They're telling you that they have made a total of 31 arrests, right? And we take the gunshot, March 20th, right? The day that the shooting happened, we got the number 31 and reverse full reduction. And if you take festival, you also get the 31. This ain't even the craziest numerology. I'm getting the basic stuff out the way before we get deep. Right? Now, there were several shootings in the same area of East 6th Street. Right? So this is where the shooting happened. And then they said in June 2021, a tourist from Michigan was killed and 13 others were shot in Austin's worst mass shooting in 7 years. Right on this same street. It always happens on the same street, East 6th Street. Let's see why they use East 6th Street out of all the number streets. All right. If we take 6th Street, Sacrifice, and March 20th, we get the same numerology, that's 73. We get the same numerology. This is why they use this street out of all the other streets, right? 73, South by Southwest Festival. We get the 73 as well. You see what I'm saying? Let's continue, right? Now, the occult ritual calendar. I told you, they do certain things on certain days for certain reasons. This shooting happened on March 20th for a reason. So let's see why. Let's see the reason, right? March 20th or the 21st, spring equinox. It says Sabbath festival. Wasn't that a festival that just happened? Wasn't it just a festival that happened on that same day where this shooting took place? March 20th, Sacrifice 6th Street, right? At this festival, right? They say these are the different type of things that could take place to harvest the energy on this day. Now they say oral, anal, vaginal, human, and or animal sacrifice, right? So that is why the shooting happened. I guess that's the one they rolled the dice, and that's the one they got. So this is why on March 20th, on this specific day, this sacrifice, right? Sacrifice on March 20th. This is why it happened on this day, but it seemed to have failed. So saying whoever, if this really happened, how they say it did, and these 4 people got shot, y'all send them this live and let them know that the plan for you, the grand plan for you is much bigger than what these little Satan's little Santa's little helpers, you know, Santa's little elves. You see what I'm saying? God obviously has a plan for you, because he didn't let this go through, because these people didn't get sacrificed, they only got shot. But by the numerology, by the occult ritual, the calendar, by the calendar, it say a festival. Was that not a festival that they were just at? So by their calendar that they're going by, and by the numerology that they tell you, they was meant to die that day. But see, God wasn't done with them. God get the last word. If God don't have his hands on you, then he'll let you be a sacrifice. But see, when you cover, when you protect it, it's nothing these folks can do to mess with one of his ones. God always gets the last word. Now, come on now. So be thankful and let this be a lesson to do your homework before you just go anywhere, especially with these big concerts, these big festivals, these big events, because they have to harvest this energy. It's constant rituals that these people have to do for their little, I mean, just look, drinking of human blood for strength and homage to Satan. This is what they do all this stuff for. Look at Good Friday through Easter Sunday. Blood ritual, human sacrifice. They do all these things. Look, April 19th, the first day of the 13-day satanic ritual. Moloch, remember I just talked about Moloch on that last video with the owl. I'm telling, it's constant rituals that they do on certain days. This is why they do it, because in their belief, we don't know what day Christ died. I don't know what day he died, but in their ideology, Christ died on Easter. So this is why they sacrifice someone on Easter. So I'm telling y'all, man, they do these things on certain days for certain reasons, right? Now we take March equinox because that's what it was, right? The spring equinox in March, right? March equinox, blood sacrifice, human sacrifice. Them folks dodged the bullet. I ain't mean to say that. I'm sorry. I ain't mean to say that. I ain't mean to say that. But they did though. Figuratively, they did, because they dodged a lot more than a bullet, because it was in the plan for them folks not to be breathing no more. So you best believe Satan is angry with his little elves because they didn't carry out the sacrifice correctly like they were supposed to. So yeah, they getting their ass whooped, they getting the spanking. You feel me? They getting all that from Satan. Satan giving them a whooping right now. They didn't carry out what they were supposed to do on that day. Let's continue. Right, Sabbath festival. Once again, it's always these festivals that's something crazy going on. Right, Sabbath festival, we get 239, and we get the Astro World festival. We also get the 239. It's these demonic energies that's being summoned at these festivals, man. This is nothing but dark energy that's being harvested, that's being casted on these people. Why is it the festivals that get the 239? And it's death that happens. Right? What events are happening the final day of South by Southwest 2022? Right? Look at this. Look at this pure mockery. Mickey, the story of Mouse, a 1 hour and 33-minute runtime. I'm telling you, they put these things right in front of your face. They put these things in plain sight for you to understand. This is nothing. You going through a ritual when you go to these places, man. Y'all gotta be careful. Do y'all research first before y'all just go somewhere, because they got something planned for you. Because they putting this shit in plain sight. So this thing, it ran from March 11th to March 20th. So 9 days after it started, right? 9 days is when this shooting happened. The final day was the 9th day. Technically the 10th, if you count March, but 9, right? We know how they love that number 9. 9 is the number of completion, but not finality. Think of it more in a cyclical sense. It's about the ending of one cycle and the potential it creates for another cycle to begin. The 9 in numerology acts as an usher in this process of transition or transformation, guiding and empowering us with this wisdom. It absorbs answers from a spiritual source, then delivers them to us in the real world. So as you can see, they're taking the meaning behind this 9 numerology and they're perverting it to their own meaning, right? Because y'all see, it says that acts as an usher of transition. So these folks, they was trying to transition these folks to the new cycle, right? Life just don't end when you die on this physical realm. You transition. That's when a new cycle begins. This is just a physical cycle. This body, this flesh, this glob of meat, that's just this cycle. It's a whole nother cycle after this. But look, so this is why they love this number 9 so much. It represents the transition of a new cycle, right? Remember the Astro World Festival, which had the same numerology as the whatever that was. Astro World Festival, death tolls rise to 9. Then they made sure to tell you the family of a 9-year-old boy, right? Suffered injuries, sustaining injuries to his heart, lungs, and brain. 9-year-old boy. Death toll rises to 9. Right? Friday. This is the day that it happened. That Astro World Festival. Friday equals 99 in Gematria. Right? Betty White died at 99. They weren't gonna let her get to 100. They weren't gonna let her get to 100. It was all in the plan. Right? And she died on Friday, December 31st. Friday equals 99. So Betty White died Friday at 99 years old, right? She even died 18 days before her birthday, her 100th birthday. What's 1 plus 8? The 9 once again, right? Let's look at Prince Philip, dead at 99, April 9th, the 99th day of the year. But that's a coincidence though. Everything's a coincidence. Episode 223. Come on. Now guess what? Betty White died 99 days before Prince Philip's death anniversary. Right? Because remember, he died April 9th. I'm telling you, all this shit they do is connected. Everything they do is connected. Everything they do, it's connected. Right? 99 days before Prince Philip's death anniversary, where he died on the 99th day of the year at 99 years old. And Betty White also died at 99 years old. On a Friday, that equals 99. Come on, let's look at some more coincidences. So right, back to this festival, right? The Sabbat festival that's supposed to take place on the spring equinox on March 20th, the day that these people got shot at this festival, right? Sabbat equals 9 as well. Let's look at some more coincidences, right? Sabbat festival and satanic ritual equals 95. Same numerology. It's delicate. Now, this is where it gets crazy right here, right? Murder, March 20th, 2022 in East 6, which was the East 6th Street. That was the street that this happened on, this shooting. Like I said, this was supposed to be a murder. So if you know these people that got shot, you better send this video and tell them folks, God got a bigger plan for you. So you better act right. Maybe you was on the wrong path and not God using this as a warning. Because you're still here after all this numerology just said that you weren't supposed to be. So take this as a sign that you need to get right. Whatever you're doing in your life, you need to get right and give God the glory. You feel me? Something. Because they had it out for y'all. They had it out for you. But look, so we got the 79s, right? Murder, March 20th, 2022, East 6, 79. Occult ritual also equals 79. Right? Now, what's so crazy about this, right? The day that this shooting happened, on March 20th, it is the 79th day of the year. On the 79th day of the year, the spring equinox, the occult ritual, 79, murder, 79, the occult ritual, human sacrifice. This day that these folks got shot was supposed to be a sacrifice. But let's move on. Right now, it marks the anniversary of the organization of the Republican Party, right, of the United States. So this is the anniversary of the organization. So what better way to celebrate it, right, is by bringing in death. Look at how evil these people are, but you think these people mean good for you, when all they're doing is playing duality. They're playing this duality game with you, right? Peep how they turn their stars upside down to represent the Baphomet pentagram. Why would they turn their stars upside down, right? But don't think the Democrats is off the hook too, because they use the same concept. This was the Democrats picture that they posted, right? This was the original, right? Made it look just like the Baphomet. So this is all, it's all a big game that they're playing with you. And every 4 years you indulge in it. Look, the upside down pentagram, and then over here you got it upside right. They doing nothing but duality to you. One side is one way, the other side is the exact opposite. That's why when you take Republican forwards, you get 47. But guess what happens when you take Democrat backwards? You get 47 as well. They're doing nothing but playing duality with you. So whatever policy they start to what's the word? Whatever type of policy they decide to adapt. Let's say the Democrats start changing it, and now they're more less taxes. Republicans gonna do more taxes. They're always gonna get you on one side. They're gonna get these people on one side and get everybody else on the other side. So you're always clashing with each other, and you forgetting who's the real enemy. These elites that don't want nothing to do but sacrifice your motherfucking ass for a ritual. That's all these folks want to do, is use you for blood. They look at you like cattle. Yeah, come on, gather up at this festival so we can take your ass out. But you still playing in these people game that they want you to play every 4 years. They gonna play this little duality bullshit that they continue to do. Got these folks up here on a debate like they really hate each other. Man, as soon as they cut them cameras off, they finna go to the Bohemian Grove. Listen, man, y'all better understand what's going on. Don't think just because they threw that little piece of thing at the Democrats that don't nobody else got their hands in that. Cause we seen motherfuckers going to that island, the Epstein Island. You hear me? Come on, man. We got 47 for the Democrats. What do you know? We got 47 for the occult ritual. So like I said, man, y'all are very blessed. Whoever that was, whoever these people was, y'all are very blessed. Y'all better take this as a warning to get right. If this really did happen, how they say it, I'm pretty sure it did. I think so. I'm pretty sure. But y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that in the comments. Appreciate y'all for tapping in. Appreciate all the support, all the love. I'm out.